Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a very special Let's Play that we're doing. We're going to be playing a game that's near and dear to our hearts, Fallout New Vegas. Right now, everyone's talking about the release trailer for Fallout 4.
It's really near and dear to our hearts. So let's see.
Yeah, as you can see, we got our repping our fanfare here. So we're thinking about just today. We're going to be talking about just a little bit of Fallout 4 news. I feel like everyone's talking about it right now. So
Everybody.
it's been analyzed already. Like, how long has the trailer been out for? By the time this is recorded, 3 days.
Yeah. Or yeah.
So already it's it's been 3 days, and it's been analyzed through and through. It's all over the subreddits on our gaming, our Fallout. It's everywhere. So I feel like we're going to be taking a little bit of a more interesting angle today. Something that's lesser talked about. Something that's only ever speculated. It's mentioned over and over again in the game, and that's the Canadian angle. We are Canadian ourselves. We're from the Greater Toronto area, so anything that's ever mentioned in Fallout that has anything with Canada in it is really cool. And if you're a Fallout fan, you remember that Canada was annexed by the United States. I think was it 2067, before the Great War starts. So it's really interesting. That's part of the Chinese. I think they call it the Sino-American War, and you have it's part of the resource war. And I think there's a oil pipeline that goes to Alaska. So that's why the United States kind of like just annexes. Canada gets rid of it, and there's multiple uprisings that happen because of it. Some in Quebec, some in near our home, and so let's just I guess we should talk about that.
Yeah.
I think in New Vegas there's the Honest Hearts DLC.
Yes, which we do have.
Yeah, good, because eventually I'd like to be playing the Honest Hearts DLC. There's a character called the Survivalist. If you play through it, there's a character called the Survivalist who, just after the Great War begins, or I guess ends, with multiple nuclear bombings all over the United States and possibly Canada, the Survivalist goes to, I think, is it the Grand Canyon? Probably find that out.
To be honest.
Is it Utah or the Grand Canyon? Anyways, it's one of the national parks there, and the Survivalist decides to hide out in this national park. And the Honest Hearts DLC, that's where you're playing. And there you get to pick up some very special weapons. One of the weapons is the Survivalist rifle. And that rifle's kind of cool. When you get it, it's a part wood, part metal, kind of like an M16 shape.
Is that the one with the Canadian flag on it? Is that the
No, that's the one that says Array on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even though we're not Quebecois ourselves.
Quebecois.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I think it means halt or stop in French.
It's on the stop signs if you
my
go to
grade
Quebec.
9 French education doesn't fail me. It was to prevent, or at least I guess stop the Canadians that were uprising against the American forces that were annexing Canada at the time. The actual rifle says on it, it says it's from Long Branch, the Long Branch Arsenal in Toronto, Ontario, which is kind of cool. Which is U.S. territory. I think it actually says USA territory on the rifle itself. And I just think that's such a cool thing to have like your entire world kind of just changed, not because of nuclear bombs. It was changed pre that, I guess, because of Canada's strong relations with the United States today. So so that's one of the weapons. There's another weapon called Annabelle, which is really cool. You guys could, if you want, you could pull this all up on the Fallout Wikipedia.
Yeah, and like everything.
Annabelle is a rocket launcher, and that rocket launcher has a really cool Canadian. Is this the part with the high-fiving bear?
I think so.
Oh, two bears high-fiving. There's a Canadian maple leaf on Annabelle. So it's understood as possibly either in being used in the Canadian campaign, or even used during the Sino-American War against the Chinese, maybe even in Anchorage.
Super sci-fi.
Well, there it is. Is that an option, or did you not choose?
No, no.
You didn't choose the perk.
I
It
didn't.
was a Wild Wasteland perk. I think that's how you get it. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Anchorage DLC. God, what was that in Fallout 3?
I think so, yeah.
You remember? Yeah. But do you remember what it was called? It wasn't called Anchorage. It was called something else.
Dude, it beats me. It's been, what, 2008 since the game?
Yeah. God, it's gonna bother me now though.
I'm sorry. I can't remember.
Yeah, but yeah. So Annabelle is another weapon that's kind of, you know, that has a bit of a shout out to Canada and the significance of that. But on the topic of I guess Fallout 3 and DLCs in Fallout 3, I guess. What else is there mentioned? Oh yeah, I guess the Pit DLC,
Yeah.
where you go to Pittsburgh, or what's left of it, I guess, in it,
Shadows
and
of
it's a bit of this slave run down steel mill,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny, I guess, because Pittsburgh's like a steel city, and the football team's called the Steelers, so that makes sense.
Do you remember what two good trade signs it was?
I always, when I played Fallout, I always chose just guns, you know, so whatever, yeah, like whatever that, guns and stealth, that was always mine.
Yeah, you always like to be sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky or whatever. There's multiple times where I tried to make, like, you know, someone who's really influenced by energy weapons, or it's not influenced, but is really skilled with energy weapons, but I felt that, I don't know, the guns were always the coolest. You always have to run into a gun at some point. You always
Yeah.
get like a weak gun, but if you're really skilled with it, you could hold it for a while and get through the game. Oh, you made a chick? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, feminism, man. See, we support. But yeah, should we talk about Fallout 4 news, or do you think everybody?
Literally
has
everyone's
heard of it?
covered every single angle of it. We should talk about it a bit. I mean, there's back to what I was saying about the Pit. One of the main bosses, or I think the main boss, slave driver of the Pit,
Yeah.
Asher, mentions a place called Ronto, right,
Shout
which
outs.
we think is Toronto.
Or T-Dot, if you will.
Or T-Dot. We think it could be a shout out to Toronto. Many people have mentioned, like, if you go throughout on the Fallout Wikipedia or the Fallout subreddit, people have speculated as well that Asher is referring to Toronto. It's also mentioned elsewhere. I don't know if I have it up right now, but you know.
It's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it says here on the Wikipedia that Ronto had established a reputation as a significant military power over the years. So maybe that's another shout out to the Long Branch Arsenal, where the survivalist rifle came from.
Yeah.
So yeah, so how does Fallout 4 kind of lead into this? Well, the big reveal in Fallout 4 was going to be playing in Boston, right? Boston, Massachusetts.
Which was leaked before, now it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Due to
On the East Coast, and what's on the East Coast? Toronto's on the East Coast as well. Massachusetts and Toronto, I think, are in the same my geography is correct, around the same latitude, at least.
Mhm.
You know, so what I'm thinking is, if there's vaults in Boston, there's got to be vaults in Canada.
Isn't on the wiki page, they said that there is like a high possibility that there's vaults in Toronto?
Yeah.
Because like I mentioned to Canada in it as
Yeah,
well.
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Which is kind of cool. I love to play. You know, I can't imagine how a lot of, I guess, Bostonians feel about being able to play in their city. They probably think it's like, oh, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. You know, they get to there's a lot of landmarks that were shown. There's Paul Revere, the Paul Revere statue was shown. I think someone on, oh, was that Vic?
He is a Victor.
Might I say you're...
Oh, I always liked Victor.
Yeah, continue.
Um.
Lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Oh, I lost my thought. Oh, yeah, I always felt that it would be cool to kind of see, your own city in a game and be able to walk around it. Grand Theft Auto 5, Los Angeles, you're literally walking around and playing in through that city. Um,
Oh my god.
and then you have DC that you're playing through, Washington DC in Fallout 3.
What?
A lot of landmarks there.
Do you remember how I go to my inventory?
Wouldn't it be I? Are you chatting?
I don't know what.
We're playing on the PC. Actually, we should have probably plugged in a Xbox controller or something, make it easier.
How
We
beat
both
everything
played.
with my fists.
Yeah, I played whatever. Leave your filthy console peasant comments at the bottom, but that's literally all I played was the 360 version of
Even-
Fallout 3
Yeah.
and New Vegas version. So I have no experience with any mods, which is kind of disappointing. At one point, I think I did purchase both New Vegas and Fallout, but I never had a PC that was able to run it.
God, it's so here.
You know.
Hard not hearing anything.
I guess it's kind of this. Oh shit! Did you sneak before you went?
Oh no. That's alright. We'll luck it out.
Okay, sneak. You're detected. I'm not gonna shoot you. I don't think they.
Oh no, it's a friendly place. We're
I don't
going,
think-
everybody.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry.
Oh man.
I just find it interesting, like, the entire just reveal. Like, I'm kind of really excited. We got E3 coming up really soon, next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see how they're gonna do with Fallout 4. Because if you guys have already noticed that now, I think 2 days ago, you're able to actually pre-order it on Steam,
Meet me
Yeah.
outside.
which I
The
thought
box,
was
the
really.
box art also looks really good too.
Yeah, box art has the Brotherhood of Steel, not like you see in the trailer.
Mhm.
Is it like? Too, it's kind of weird, like to see the Brotherhood of Steel. Is it normal to see them this far out east?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if my knowledge is correct, without looking anything up, the Brotherhood of Steel, their whole purpose is kind of like acquiring the old technology from pre-war.
Yeah.
And the first few Fallouts, they're like this ultras, almost like a religious group. Like they're like super zealous about gaining this technology. And out west in California, and even in the Nevada area,
Nice shot.
you could see in this game in New Vegas you get to experience the original Brotherhood of Steel, the way they react to you, in terms of asking you to get technology for them, like they seem like real assholes,
Yeah.
And my first experience with a Fallout game wasn't the original Fallouts, it was Fallout 3, right? Which is really awesome, right? Like I've always been a huge fan about post-apocalyptic fiction or whatnot, or even the possibility of an actual nuclear war. Like the stuff was really cool. Oh my god, look at the butt on your character though, Jesus.
I know, right? Dang.
She's been doing squats.
Man. Inventory. I forgot. Oh, am I stupid?
Didn't you do it before?
No.
Is it?
Oh, I
Oh.
shot my gun.
At least you didn't shoot at anybody.
No way. Alright, we're doing a solo dolo.
Back to the Brotherhood of Steel. So the East Coast Brotherhood of Steel almost went through like a social revolution, like
Well, you've been
a
causing
change,
quite a
right?
stir.
When they started trying to get fresh water for the people of the
Looks like our
wasteland
little town got itself
who
dragged into the
needed
middle
it
of
most.
something we don't want anything
And
to do with.
so they changed
About
almost
a
from
week
just
ago,
gaining
Trader
technology
Ringo
to
comes into town.
saving
Survivor.
people, which
We figured
is
he was just
almost
a
like a
shot.
really moral, ethical thing to do for the people of the
He's
wasteland,
holed
kind of
up
really
at the
changing it.
gas station.
Holding the same thought as your father in Fallout 3. I think his name is James.
Mm-hmm.
His belief in that fresh water is going to save the wasteland. So the Brotherhood of Steel on the East Coast, and at least in Washington D.C., I think started a new trend.
Be careful.
Which makes you kind of look at the Brotherhood of Steel as, oh man, these are really cool. They're really benevolent people, but really they're not. Like they're super zealous. Like they're the what was it? Fallout 3, the outcasts, the ones that wear the blackish reddish Brotherhood of Steel armor. Those are the guys that are more like the original Brotherhood of Steel back at the West Coast. Those are the ones that you should be basing your opinion off of. Are you gonna check?
Yeah, this is driving me nuts.
I can check for you. You can keep playing. I can check for you.
No, I got it. I'll continue speaking.
Yeah. So basically, the it seems like the Brotherhood. It's been said that the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4 are gonna be like the West Coast Brotherhood, super zealous about gaining technology from the old world. So I wouldn't expect anything good from it, but you do see a Brotherhood of Steel suit hanging in that garage that looks,
Who are you? What do you want with me?
it looks so cool. Like, did you mention that?
To me, I think that kind of seems like being repaired and all. And then if you can visualize or go back to the trailer if you want, you can see how on the left there was a kind of wall filled with a bunch of energy guns.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes me kind of think I really hope though, if they do kind of like a crafting system.
Yeah.
Or an upgrading system where you're able to build your own suit, like your own power suit.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be literally genius on their part.
I think-
Upgrade your guns,
Dude.
give them different abilities, like
Holy shit! If you could have your own power armor.
man, and then do it to any kind of specification you want.
Yeah. Different power ups, different stuff like that.
It'd be fantastic. And I think that to me that's seeing it hanging on there. I don't know if it's just a nod to the suit or if it's kind of foreshadowing or implying something. I hope it is.
Yeah, me too.
But I think that'd be a really kind of good kind of way for them to go. Which I'm really hoping. I'm super excited. Like once it was like in our time it was 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. where the please stand by countdown went down. It was like 9:50 and it's fucking fresh. I'm like 10 minutes short. Does that work? I'm like, I want to see it so bad.
I was lucky. I pulled up my phone at work and I was able to see it literally get posted at that moment. Like as soon as it got posted, I was like, shit. Like, I don't care what's going on. Like I'm playing this right now.
Even too, like I was talking to people, and they're like, I'm like, oh my god, like guys, it's Fallout 4, and they're like, no, like this is a day before the announcement went on. I'm like, no, look, like, fucking, you can see that, like, they're not gonna, they're like, oh, it's gonna be a hoax, whatever, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no. Bethesda has their first press conference at E3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've ever done this previously.
Other than Elder Scrolls?
No, I don't think they did one for Skyrim. I don't think they did one for ESO. Like, I think this is pretty much.
Shit.
Oh,
Look
damn.
at all that shit.
Ooh, baby, give me it all.
You were saying?
Yeah, like I don't remember them doing anything at all.
This is a big deal.
And yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And
It's
to
a
see
big
them
fucking
kind of do this kind of implies that they're
Oh
not gonna.
shit! Look at those.
Down.
That's the fucking vodka.
I doubt they're gonna have a new IP. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Sarsaparilla.
Yeah, right now you're at the beginning of the game. Literally, just take everything.
Yeah, I
You
gotta
know,
look at fucking
and-
stuff, bro.
But like, let's step back from why is this so important? Like, why is this so exciting? Why is everyone freaking out about it? Like, Fallout 3, even at the time, like even New Vegas back in 2010, it wasn't terribly
Let's
good.
just
Like
say
people always talk about graphics. It's not like it's not graphics that captured us. It's literally, I think, some people talk about that storyline isn't really important to a game and it's gameplay first, and I strongly feel that way too. That gameplay, but the story of Fallout is what really keeps people there, and it's not like a linear storyline. It's you. Here's the world, you play in it, which is literally the best storyline you could ever come up with. The whole post-apocalyptic feel to it is what makes this game so important. The characters you meet and stuff and that's just that's like every almost successful RPG. Mass Effect, same thing. Even if you want to go to the originals like Final Fantasy, you still get to kind of choose how you go about doing things, setting up your characters, getting items, whatever. It's the same thing. It's just here's the world, you play in it, and that's where storyline is important.
Yeah.
It is getting Oh my god,
Hi
the
there.
dog is on
I
the
know.
bar.
What the hell? What the fuck? It's massive. What's the name? Cheyenne? Huge. It's in the water.
Cayenne or something.
Cayenne.
Cayenne pepper.
I might need your help, dog. Say no more. I'm in.
We should definitely make this like a several parter.
Yeah, like, sorry if the gameplay kind of is literally sucky and boring.
For now.
For now.
It gets
It'll
better.
get better. It'll get better.
Maybe we'll play
Yeah.
in between so we can get to maybe the DLC Honest Hearts or some
Yeah,
action.
like, we'll step ahead. We just wanted to do this too to literally just talk about Fallout 4, why
Yeah.
we're excited.
I mean, like we said at the beginning, everyone and their fucking mom is talking about Fallout 4 right now.
everybody.
Like, it's huge.
I
This
think-
is like when Grand Theft Auto. I don't even think when Grand Theft Auto was released, it was as big. Like,
No, I would say it was as big.
yeah, were people freaking out
People
this
were
much?
freaking out. Well,
This is the thing. Like,
yeah,
there's
you know,
something
because I
different
think
about this.
see, the reason was GTA 5 was expected, right? Because everybody
Yeah.
knew, like,
okay.
it was
Good
such
point.
a popular series,
Good
like,
point.
you know, they're not gonna just kill it.
Sure can.
Yeah,
like,
this
impossible.
wasn't-
NCR.
But for Fallout 3, like,
If you want to take
people
a
have been waiting on it. Bethesda since 2010 did New Vegas come out? Because it's been a
Yeah,
long,
2010.
long kind of
Or 2010.
yeah. So it's been a really long time. So I think kind of people, maybe some people lost hope, like, oh, they're not going to do it. They're going to probably just focus
Yeah.
on Skyrim since that made so much money and it got them awards, blah, blah, blah.
Like,
But
yeah.
it's like, to me too, I
Well,
just get like,
At one
happy,
point,
just
people started
nostalgic.
making jokes, lumping, the Fallout series in with the Half-Life series,
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
same
yeah,
jokes
yeah.
as
It's
like,
the
oh,
exact same.
Fallout 4 will come right when, Half-Life 3 would be
Which
announced.
is also kind of being rumored now. Like they're talking about Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 now. I was talking to Stefan
That's awesome.
earlier today, and he's
That's
saying
like,
they're
holy
gonna do
fucking
it.
shit. But like, yeah, so,
Cool.
I guess that's true, the fact that it was
done.
announced, the shock value there.
Welcome back.
Should we talk about some theories about?
We should just be a psychopath in this game, just murder
Yeah,
everyone.
should we do it?
We never. Did you pick the gory perk? Oh no, that comes
No.
later. I guess that comes later. You could get stuff.
Should I just literally slaughter it? But no.
No, not at the moment. Just get yourself. Here's. I've been a psychopath in Fallout before. Let me give you a game plan. What you do is you get out of the tutorial-ish town of Good Springs. You
Fucking it up.
you get to like
Stop.
powder. I think they're called the powder gangers or something like that.
Stacks all day. Super.
Are you buying from him or selling from him? Oh, you're.
I'm totally buying, and no, I'm just taking shit.
You're taking shit from him?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I need. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh.
Yeah, your caps.
I'm totally buying.
Sell your. It's okay. Yeah, click cancel that shit. You get all your caps back.
Just give me like 2 stim packs.
Sure.
I'm down.
You can find that shit. You don't even. What difference
Alright, I'm
do you
gonna go
play
black.
this on? Is that on hard?
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, but on the hardest
Oh
mode.
shit. Okay.
I'm definitely gonna die. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, but I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe get 1 or 2 or something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
get 2.
Usually you could just find the shit, dude. You don't even need to buy it.
I'm
Like.
gonna get 1. Whatever, man. Oh, it's too much, anyways.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. They said like 1,000 some odd bottle caps.
Yeah.
At one point, we gotta have shit.
It's a lie. I'm poor as fuck.
Yeah.
Does
Anyway,
this
so-
bottle cap work?
Yeah, so be a psychopath in the game. You gotta get out of this tutorial area, and then you can be your own person and just start blowing shit up.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Go third person again.
Flat butt. Fall 21.
I don't.
So somebody-
I don't know why.
Did I think I told you this, but somebody on Reddit was saying that Fallout 3,
Yeah.
you're Vault 101. And in binary, I think that meant
Oh yeah. I saw that
5?
post. I saw
No,
that
that
post.
meant 4. Like, and
No,
now
101 meant 5.
5 in binary,
Yeah.
which
and
is Fallout's 5th game.
It was Fallout 3.
Yeah.
It was Fallout.
So then people are saying, oh, so if Fallout 6, you're going to be from Vault 101.
Yeah,
which
would
we
be
saw in the
November
trailer.
6 because New Vegas was New Vegas. You didn't play a person from the vault. You were a
Exactly.
third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was like who cracked the code, or that person cracked the code.
Ooh, succeed again. Leather.
Oh, Leather Armor is the one that's the shout out to Mad Max.
Yeah.
It's the one with the shoulder.
Love it.
Yeah.
Which terrific movie. By
Yeah,
the way.
the recent one really,
God. god. Sucked like Thunderdome. I don't know. I was never a big fan, but this one, like, masterpiece. Masterpiece. All right, later, chat. I don't want to talk to you.
Look at the
Take it
fucking
easy now.
like faces and facial hair in this game. They're just like, I guess they're trying to make it as customizable as possible. Your character just looks stupid. Just
I know. It
Dumb.
just looks dumb.
I don't know. I don't know
Innocuous.
how our girl looks. You didn't really put like any.
Man,
clicked it
I
and
was just
went
on
into
like randomized. Let's go. Like, I want to play. Okay, this is what I hated the most about. Oh, lightweight metal armor.
Yeah, that's the one. Is it? No.
This is the
it's
nod.
That one.
But
that's the one.
this,
Is it better?
hell yeah.
Is it? I think you got that because it's.
DLC.
Yeah,
Oh
no! You know.
I didn't equip the number.
Dude, maybe next.
I did it
time-
again.
The next part
I
you
did
play,
it
we'll learn
again.
how to play the game.
This is literally. I'm
And
sorry.
I get to play.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
get to
You
play
get to
this
play
time.
because this has
And-
literally been like the first time I've been playing.
Fuck-
Years.
fuck
Like, look,
with the keyboard.
I
I have
have
no problem with the keyboard.
I don't know why I have this thing. I just keep on hitting escape, and it's just like to get me out of shit, and it's just what the ass, and it just keeps on fucking my stuff up.
Again, did you customize her booty?
No, you can't customize booty. Booty's
Jesus
not customizable.
Christ.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Do I have to talk to this man? Yeah.
She's like a
he's
cross between J-Lo and like.
Beyonce, but like Caucasian.
Oh,
Oh, this man's
yeah,
got
I guess so.
dynamite.
Or have you seen that music video Iggy Azalea and
no.
I can't believe I just did an Iggy Azalea name.
Yeah,
video.
just
It's okay, you did a
That-
Jonas
There's the
Brothers
door.
one.
I did.
You
do
did
a
Jonas
I did
Brothers
do a
one
Jonas
last
Brothers
place, so
one,
go
yeah,
fuck yourself. But the J-Lo Iggy Azalea, I think the song's called Booty.
Okay.
And everyone should check that out. And then post in the comments on how you feel about it. If anyone even makes it to half an hour
Don't do it.
in this video.
Yeah.
This is a long part.
How long has this been?
This-
It's been fun. We should wrap it up soon.
yeah.
Should we talk about theories and end it off?
Ah,
Or,
well, like what theories? I mean, like I said, like
speculations for what mine
what do you
that-
want? How about that? You,
What I want?
what the fuck do you want from this?
What
game?
I want? I
Wait.
want,
Hey there.
like I said before, badass customization.
That's
Like,
always-
I
that's a
no, no,
guarantee.
like sorry, crafting, shit like that.
Like
but
Minecraft crafting? I mean, like what kind of craft?
like upgrade, like craft. Like I said before, craft your own your suits. Like upgrade them, give them traits and abilities
Yeah.
for specific
Oh,
power
we should
suits.
upgrade. We should upgrade our speech. You gotta be
I
slight.
know.
You gotta be
I
high
messed
charisma. You gotta be
up. I know.
high sneak, a high gunslinging badass bitch.
It's
I
only
guess.
this is, don't have like you're not no faith. It's only the beginning.
No, I know.
But yeah, I fucked up. But yeah, like I just wanted. See, to be honest, everybody's like, oh, like look at The Witcher 3 and look at Fallout 4. Graphics, total difference. It's like no, I want like graphics not a problem for me. The story and the gameplay alone makes it. And if they can do the same thing, have a crazy story, like one theory and that right now floating around there is that, like on those leaked documents that Kotaku posted a long time ago about Boston. Is that you wake up in a cryogenic,
Did Sonny agree to help us?
like the character wakes up in the start of the game in a cryogenic kind of
Yeah.
lab, whatever.
I
So
guess that means
it'd be
we're
cool
ready.
that, you know, you wake up
Think
and then
something else.
on the trailer you see Dogmeat going through the abandoned house, which could be the main character at the end of the trailer's house.
Yeah.
And you see him, his wife, or a figure and his wife, and a baby in the crib. If you notice, the guy kind of looks a lot like the main character at the end. Side
Yeah.
profile, and a lot like those casting documents that were leaked in Kotaku.
Oh.
So I would like a little nod to Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Instead of searching for your father, you're searching for your family,
Yeah.
like your son and your wife, blah blah blah. And I think that would
Okay.
be
I'm more looking for in Fallout 4. I'd say
Time to look
and,
alive.
like this kind of goes back to what the fuck I was talking about at the beginning of this video.
yeah.
I mean, like I went on and on
Watch me die.
about the different weapons. Annabelle. Are you gonna fight the powder game?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't even remember how to go to bed. It's all done.
You know, I was talking about the different weapons, survivalist rifles, the Canadian angle, all that shit. Why the fuck did I spend all that time? Because that's what I like in Fallout. I like seeing not just items that relate to Canada, but items that relate to the outside world. Like, what happened in this Great War? Like, who's left? Is there a Europe left? Is there like you know, the oceanic like Australia and New Zealand, or is there an Africa left? Like, what's left in the world, and what in Fallout 4, like what items I can pick up, what characters, like.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the fuck we should have done this, but it's a good way to end off the video.
It's just me dying.
Oh, that's that prick.
What prick?
You're supposed to talk to him at some point about
Well,
it.
he's dead.
No, you got 16% chance of hitting him.
I gamble.
It's fine, it's fine. Where's that Pete dude? He has like grenades and stuff.
Nope, didn't get him.
No?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I'm missing every shot.
you got him. No, you didn't.
Cheyenne!
Don't kill Shane.
I'm not gonna kill Cheyenne. Come on, give me that high percentage. 61%, I go for it.
You should have went for the guy next to him. This guy, the guy with the baseball bat. Alright, shit. Shit.
Come on. Oh, what?
You have a...
No! Remember, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so everybody, don't judge.
Oh,
Cowboy. Bring it! Oh! This half flew. Shoot, you right in the donk. I'm not even getting shot at, I'm just kicking ass.
This is a long fucking battle.
This is a long battle. I just suck. Come on.
Dude, you're using a Varmin rifle, aren't you?
Yeah. Should use my 9
Or a
millimeter.
varmint. I think
I'm out of ammo!
it's another way to call mice Varmin.
I'm out of ammo!
Check your weapons real quick. Yeah, varmint rifle, the mouse one.
9 milli, baby.
Just use your 9mm, just
I
start
dropped my
blasting
9mm.
them. Just click really quickly. How much ammunition do you? Yeah, you're good. Just start clicking. Just start clicking. Oh,
Oh, what happened to him?
the chick killed him.
Bow,
Oh
bow, bow,
no,
bow,
Cheyenne's
bow.
dead.
Alright. I'm
Joe
sorry.
Cobb.
Rest in peace.
Just go up close, that, and then on his head.
Execution, ready?
No, he's got a.
Oh yeah, didn't.
His head is crippled. This is so.
This
Up
is
close,
so
on his
bad.
face, just his head.
What?
No,
Come
Vance,
here, come here. Oh, this mouse.
Triple click his head, like a triple click.
Triple click.
There you go. There you go.
Oh baby.
There we go.
Oh
Joe
baby.
Cobb.
Rest in peace.
peace.
Oh, bullet decapitated. That,
Holy fucking
does
shit!
that
His head
happen?
came off.
look at his eyes.
All right, I think that's a good place to end.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll save Cheyenne. We'll bring her back
Maybe we
to
should
life.
reload.
Yeah, we're gonna. So yeah,
Let's
I'm
spend more
gonna
time.
practice. I'm
Spend more
gonna.
time.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
good.
sorry.
It was good. It's our first time
It's-
PC. You know,
Back in the game.
this guy.
You're
Look,
no star.
his gun doesn't
This
even
guy, he
go
didn't
in
even
his
fight. He
holster.
didn't
It
fight.
just floats on the side.
All right, so yeah, we'll wrap it up. If you guys have any theories or what you want to see in Fallout 4,
Yeah.
please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if
Yep.
you want to see us play more Fallout 3 or New Vegas and be bad at it.
Or any Fallout game, or even any game at all. Please just give
Yeah.
suggestions.
Just
We're still starting out. We need as much feedback as we can get. Hopefully the audio on this is okay.
yeah, it'll be good.
I think it will be okay.
And we're missing Anthony. He's
And
here
we're
in
missing
spirit,
Anthony.
but
Yeah. Next time
so
we'll
yeah.
have a bunch of people hopefully.
Yeah. So please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.